Hi everyone! Before I upload my cabin tour video, I wanted to start first outside on my deck and show you the amazing view I have from up here. Now I know I took you down to the beach the other day, but this little cabin sits up on a hill, and it's kind of funny because I always wanted a tree house. So when I'm in this screened-in porch, it almost feels like I'm in a treehouse. So I'll be curious to see what any of you think. So this video will be just of my screened-in porch and the view of the ocean. It's a very small inlet, so it's a very peaceful kind of a waterfront. There's no turbulent waves or anything like that, although it can get very windy here. So I'm going to flip this around and I'm going to show you my porch. And this is actually my favorite place of my little cabin during the summer, because I'm out here all the time, and my dogs on hot summer nights, they love to sleep out here. And so I will flip this around, and tomorrow it's going to actually be raining, so I wanted to take advantage of this sunny day and do this video out here. It is only mid-March, so it's still cold out, but the snow is melting. And what I do is I've got quite a storage of extra firewood inside, but I also like to have this pile out here only in case the weather's really bad and I don't want to walk all the way out to my firewood pile, or it's raining. And it's always nice to have a little bit extra out here. And if I see a dry piece, good for kindling, like some of those sticks, I grab it and I bring it home. And then I'm going to show you what's in these bags. Now, some of you may already know this by maybe camping or your experiences living in cabins yourself. But if you ever need the best way to start a fire, it is birch paper. And apparently it has oils in the paper. So even if it's wet, it will light on fire. So I always keep a couple of bags out here. And I actually have more than I need. I've got more bags even under my deck. But it's a great way to start a fire. And on those really cold mornings when the cabin's cold, boy, that'll light right up. And my driveway is slowly but surely melting, but I don't drive down yet because it's just too risky. I'm going to wait until it completely dries, and then I'll be able to drive my truck back down here. Now I do have a stream over here. I'm going to stop talking and hopefully you can hear it. It is the most relaxing sound to hear it in the summer when I leave my door open. And there's just something about rushing water. It's just soothing. It's just incredibly mesmerizing. And fortunately, they did all of the grading and all of the water trenches correctly. So this cabin sits up high and dry above all of the runoff water. And the deer come right up here. And now for the best part, my view of the ocean. Now that's an inlet, and I guess you call it an inlet. Directly across is conservation, so I will never have a neighbor or anyone looking back at me. And in the summer, occasionally I'll see someone kayaking past me. And actually, I've seen motorboats out there too, but only at high tide. And once I saw a, oh, what do you call it? One of those double sailboats. I forget what you call them. Catamaran. Yeah, a very small catamaran came by. So it's always fun to see who's out there, especially in the summer, out and about just exploring. And The geese are back. I heard them this morning. Now, what's really interesting about the geese, I don't know why they do this, but they have their own spot where they go every evening. And then every morning they fly and follow over this inlet. And I don't know where they go, but at night they come back the same way. They follow the water. So I honestly don't know why they're doing that. Maybe that's their part of their navigation system. But I love to hear them coming and going every morning and evening in the summer. And then I actually have more firewood over here. Now this is pine. So I kind of have an assortment of kindling wood. This burns very fast and very hot. So if I don't have any of that birch paper or kindling to use, this will also start a fire very, very quickly. And yes, that is a homemade firewood holder out of pallets. Nothing is fancy around here, as you will see when I take you inside in my next video. And then my firewood, I think I've shown you this before in previous videos. The trick to having firewood is you don't want to bring it or leave it too far away from your house, because of course you have to go out there in all kinds of weather. But I like it right there. The pile on the right with the blue tarp, that is what I purchased last summer, and that will need to continue to dry all throughout the summer before I burn it this winter. And the small pile on the left is the remaining pile that I had. I'll probably use it the rest of this winter. And when I order new more firewood, I will start a new pile on the left. So that's my system. I rotate one pile to the other because it needs at least a year to dry and cure before it can be burned. And somewhere out there is a tree stump that I use. And yes, I do use an axe, and I chop my own firewood. And believe it or not, it's very relaxing. I get some of my best ideas when I'm chopping firewood. I don't know what it is about it. Maybe it's because you don't have to think of anything when you're chopping wood. It's just a very, I don't know, relaxing way to spend a couple of hours. so, yeah. Now, the room upstairs that is kind of a mess. I'm not sure if I'll video it or not. I use it as a pretty much of a storage. But unfortunately, they did not include an upstairs deck. And boy, if they had, it would overlook even higher the ocean. And it would be absolutely amazing. I guess I could do it one day, but it would be very costly. But this is fine. I love to sit out here and listen to the water. And pretty soon the birds will be out and about. And the deer will come by again in a few hours. And this is my home from my little porch. So thank you for watching. Please feel free to ask me questions. And I will be uploading my video inside either tomorrow or the next day at the latest. I just have a few small things to do before I video that, but it's going to be definitely tomorrow or the next day. And so thank you very much, everyone, and I hope you're all having a great day. Take care.